one, this next guy blew us all. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. That was the wrong place. That was the wrong place to put a pause. I'm sorry. What I meant to say was that this next guy blew us all away. On that night, 12 Mockery shows ago, he made what would have to be described as a truly remarkable stand-up comedy debut right here on our stage. Watch out for this guy, because he's going places, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Reid June!
Cheers to that, Ray. Give it up for everyone else that's been on the show tonight. It was his first time tonight. It was beautiful. He was my college roommate. It's not just his hands that sweat, it's also his feet. We had hardwood floors that looked like a fucking poltergeist walked down there 10 minutes after, so I couldn't even have pursued my love of pottery because I thought he was going to go all Patrick Swayze on me. And, that's good. Cheers. Yeah, just so you guys know, it's the 1-year anniversary of Mockery Night. Woo! To put that in perspective, you guys will probably understand if Mockery Night and you guys as a crowd was a common pet hamster, you would have reached sexual maturity 4 months ago. Fact, that shouldn't help you kind of rationalize that. I was just really hungover and I was watching Animal Planet and I didn't have an intro, so boom, fact. Hamsters can get pregnant at 8 months, go for it. So, it's been a big year, actually. Not for me, though. I'm still performing comedy in the basement right here where I was a year ago, making penis jokes, so fucking progress. Nice. And I don't do any penis jokes anymore. They tend to be a bit too long, and they're kind of hard on the audience. See what I did there? Boom, nailed it. Quota 2. But no, I've had goals. I do things during the year. I had a goal this year. Was to change my Brita filter. And a status report, fuck that up. No one changes their Brita filter. That's bullshit. It's like the frickin' mafia of Brita filters, like blood in, blood out. That shit's staying until someone dies. Like, no one does that shit. So I've kind of grown accustomed to the taste of my water. It's alright. Other goals, well, not really a goal, but just so you guys know, right now, I'm the oldest I've ever been. So that's fucking cool too. So I'm going places. But no, I'm getting older, and it's good though. Like physically I feel great. But it's the weird like social interactions when you get older that are kind of weird. Not between people our age, but between people that are like much older, and they now think it's like okay to ask you about milestones in life that are kind of personal, but like be slightly condescending about it. Like every time I go home, Mom has like an office Christmas party. And her 65-year-old secretary named fucking Karen comes up to me all the time. Same 3 questions every time. So, Roy, good girlfriend? No, Karen, not at the moment. Thank you for reminding me of that. Next question, so, any plans to get married soon? Clock's ticking, you know? Yeah. Cheers, Karen. Awesome. No. Kids? Probably not. Not married, Karen. Don't have a girlfriend like you just asked, so I might have kids. Who knows? Fuck it. And for me, that's weird because it's not socially appropriate for me to ask her about shit in her milestones in life. Like, hey, Kara, that's awesome. You're not retired yet. Is it because the economy halved your 401k? Shit. How's menopause? You looking forward to that? Hot flashes? No, that's not cool. Early onset dementia. Looking forward? Yeah, you buy more milk cartons because you already had some in the fridge. You know, little warning signs. No. Karen, please go fuck yourself and just, I want to live my life. Yes. It's 2012. I'm 24. I'm single. It's not 1612. I get it. If it was back then, I'd be a merchant fisherman. I'd have 6 kids. 4 of them already died to cholera. And if I get a common cold, I'm fucked. But guess what? It's 2012. And it's wicked. Like, I live by myself, and it's perfect. Because I figured this the other day. It was actually, I figured it, because you can go home and do whatever the hell you want. Like, I was so drunk in my apartment the other night that I actually looked both ways while crossing the living room before I got to the bathroom. I was like, worried the traffic. I was like, oh fuck, car's coming. Okay, I can take a piss. But there's only 2 times in your life where you can live by yourself. When you're a kid, you have parents. When you're in college, you have roommates. And now, before you get with some chick that you have to go live with each other and share a place and go grocery shopping and stuff, I get this golden opportunity right now. And it's friggin' fantastic. Guess what I did today? Took a shit with the door open. Boom. And you know why I did it? There was a kick-ass episode of Mythbusters on, and I arranged my TV so I could watch it as I was in there. I was like, oh yeah. Guess what? Honeybees can't lift a laptop. That was a lie. Good on ya. But I was multitasking. Fantastic. What I also did, why was there gum on my coffee table? I'll tell you why. I was eating a piece of gum. It was delicious. It was in like 10-second mode where it's fantastic. But I also had a sandwich, and I was like, ooh, fuck, I want to eat the sandwich. So I took my gum out, put it on my table, and ate the sandwich. And then ate the gum. Why? I live by myself. No one gives a shit if there's gum on my table except for me. And the beauty part about all of this is that's the only good time, because the second time that you can live by yourself, God willing, is when your spouse dies and you're 90. And you get to go home by yourself with all your knickknacks that you guys have collected over the years and wait for death. So think about that before someone asks you to move in with each other. You guys are all kind of worried now because some of you have passed that point. You're like, oh shit, I can't actually live by myself now. I have to wait for death. Sucks for you guys. But actually, it's beautiful to be single. Who in here right now is single? Woo! All right. Ladies out there who are single, let me hear ya. Woo! All right. So I can kind of tell if somebody's single. You know, you might want to stock up, get a gift certificate for the SPCA. Buy some whiskets. Who knows? You're going to be in it for the long haul. Buckle up, babies. Dudes that are single. Who out there? Not one single dude in here. All right, yeah. There you go, buddy. Woo! See, that's sick. You know what I did right there, though? I said it for you, because now the girls are kind of insecure, the single ones. I made that cat joke. So now after the show, they're going to have lower standards, you and I, and that's when we pounce. You ready? High five that shit. See, you shouldn't have high five that shit. That was just a joke for me. Now everyone in here knows you're a sexual predator, and you prey on weak girls, so... cool, dude. Who in here, who's a couple in here? Woo! Alright, perfect. So now every couple has a story. How did you guys meet?
High school.
Not the location, like how did you meet and interact with each other? Like building, where'd you meet? Downtown!
At a hotel party in Montreal.
A hotel party in Montreal. On a school trip. How was it romantic and stuff?
No,
or?
at all. No, we were drunk.
That's perfect. That actually makes the segue so much easier. I was gonna have to make fun of how you actually made it, but everyone, normal couples, they all have this like romantic, oh, we met. We were, I was grocery shopping in a fruit market. And then magically we were by a pier and there was a Ferris wheel and it was raining and we saw each other and oh, it was beautiful and that's how we met. You know what? I think most couples are full of shit. That never happens. Because guess what? 99% of all guys that I know don't spend time at a fruit market, by a Ferris wheel, or on a pier. It's full of shit. The 1% that I do know that spend time on a pier also spend it on a penis. So that doesn't add up to your stories. When have you ever been at a wedding and the guy's been like, oh yeah, funny story, this is how Cheryl and I met. So I was really drunk at the bar. I had accidentally wet myself a little bit and I was on the way to the bathroom, you know, to splash more water on it to make it look like I was just washing my hands. And that's when I saw her at the other side of the bar, slouched over, you know. She was awkwardly covered in girl bruises that you guys get because you always fall down when you're drunk. She wasn't wearing shoes. She had her dirty little Frodo feet at the bar because her heels that were 2 sizes too small hurt her. But they made her calves look good, so fuck it, let's wear them out. And I don't know if it was the Akon Sexy Bitch playing or the fact that strobe light was in my eyes, but when I looked at her, I knew it, and we locked eyes. Actually, we didn't lock eyes because when she gets drunk, one gets lazy. So 3 of us in the club locked eyes, and that's when I knew that that was the woman that I was going to marry. Like, that is how weddings are supposed to be. And I blame girls, like, they have to make up a story and be like, oh yeah, we met, whatever. Because of 2 things. Number 1, the media. There's a show called How I Met Your Mother on TV. Now, it's been on for 7 seasons, at 23 episodes a season, for a man to explain how he met their mother to kids that he has. Guess what? That shit should not be that drawn out. If I had an episode of How I Met Your Mother, it would be 1 season, 1 episode, and it would be called finger banged on the dance floor. That's it. That's how we met. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, kids. Boom. Like dynamite. And there wouldn't even be enough footage for like a teaser trailer. It'd just be like flashbacks of my night, me in the morning going, oh my fucking god, what the hell were you thinking? She's like, at best a 6, dude. Shit. And see, that's the thing, is like, that and also one other son of a bitch, and we all know him, Nicholas Sparks. Yeah, he's the single-handed man that has screwed it for every guy to ever meet a girl because of one movie, The Notebook. All you girls know The Notebook, and all you girls have talked to your boyfriends about The Notebook because you love it. Guess what, ladies? It's a rom-com, not a documentary. Because that shit doesn't happen. And every girlfriend you've ever had is like, oh, what if I got Alzheimer's? Would you go into the doctor's office with me every day and just recant your love about how we met and make me believe that I love you again? Yeah, I would, if that's how Alzheimer's worked. I've had relatives that have Alzheimer's, and this is how The Notebook would have gone. I would have been there Thursday morning, would have got you some KFC, because I know how you like it, and your hospital food sucks dick. Now, we would have walked in, you would have been frightened at the sight of me, because now I'm a stranger to you, but you would have secretly loved that popcorn chicken that you saw, and you would have lit up. Now, in being confused by the fact that you're scared of me, but you love the chicken, you would have crapped yourself in a weird, confusing rage in your chair. Now, it would have smelled like crap in your room, and I would have had to call the orderly to come clean you up. We would have dined, talked for a bit, and then I would have gone home. There is no romance in that. Because guess what I'm doing if we're in the Notebook scenario? I'm going back to my house, taking a crap with the door open, savoring that last minute I can be by myself and watching the rest of Mythbusters. See you guys later. I'm Reid. That's my time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Roy.